Hey buddies, what's up? Welcome to a new video on my channel. And today we're going to fix the suspension at this car. We're going to start with the front end, we take a look at it, and then we do the rear end, and then we see how it looks afterwards. Just a quick look how low it is right now. So it's super low. Even in the back, super low, and no suspension at all. Okay, let's take it apart. Another good question. See, there's a gap and I nearly have my finger underneath there. On this side. But the other side, I can see on this side, there's nearly no gap whatsoever. That's weird. So I disassembled this side already. All the old arms there, we replace all that. That's a shock. And like I say, it looks kinda new. Or not old at all. So these are actually out of aluminium. That explains why it was so hard. So it was all the way low. I'm wondering if I look that number up, what car pops out, because that is not for a CLS, I think. I'm gonna figure it out, and then we see it again. Here is the old suspension, but looks fairly new, and it was already basically the same kit I put in there, but for some reason it was sitting super low. So now we are back like on normal riding height. So in the front it was a lot of work, but in the front everything is fine now. So I worked on the front first. Yeah, so that's a riding height with a suspension kit. But on the back, it's also in there. Riding height is back to normal. But I noticed something. Okay, here you don't see that much. The wheel sits pretty good in there. It looks good. But here's also messed up. I found a lot of stuff messed up. Like I said, bad mechanics before. But when we look at the other side. Alright, so here's the other side. So riding height is normal. But if you look down, yeah, that wheel is not centered at all in there. It's basically touching the liner in the front. Because somehow they ripped out. I still can see it through there. I think you can see it, like the screws from the main frame. Let me get a light. Right there in the background, right over above the R, there's that screw with a lot of distance to the basically carrier of the rear axle. So that screw is ripped off. And in the back I put some Home Depot screws in there, which are crooked because they're not made for that, and they punched holes in the body of the car to get the screws through there and stuff like that. And at this point, with all the other stuffs going on with this car is trash. Yeah, so it's not safe to drive it anymore. So yeah, this CLS 63 AMG is trash. Totally trash. The only useful, like the interior is partly fucked up too, but the only useful part of the car is probably the engine. Maybe the brakes. I don't know about that, because the rear ones they were so tight I nearly didn't get the caliper off. As a matter of fact, I didn't get the caliper off on the left side. Didn't know what they have done there. Maybe they cross-threaded the screws in there. I had a couple cross-threaded screws. Like this one, it was not secured at all from the shock in the back. Broke off. Yeah, but yeah, that's what you deal with if you have bad mechanics working on a car before. Or probably not mechanics at all. But yeah, ride height is good now, but car is totaled. Sadly, really sadly. Would have been a beautiful car, but yeah, it needs wheels, it needs tires, the suspension in the back. So At least 3 screws are ripped out of the body from the main rear axle. So to fix that and all the other stuff, that is not worth it. Not worth it at all. Alright buddies, that's it for the video for today. We're gonna see us next time.
Okay.